Hello everyone, I'm the Soloist and welcome back to Jack Joyce and his tight jeans, otherwise known as Quantum Break. Seriously, do you see how those are like hugging his butt? He's wearing tight jeans that are too long for him. He's got them rolled but poorly. He's got like fake Converse Vans on. The man is struggling, is what I'm saying. Okay, I cannot climb that apparently. Hello, light fixture. Yeah, I feel it. I want you to know that every time it tries to tell me, like, hey, there's something over there that you should get, it gets really annoying about it because it gives the little audible sound in-game, and then it also vibrates my controller. Just in case I'm a little dumb baby boy that can't tell that that's what's happening. Okay, there are certain things he should 100% be able to jump on. And then there are things that he should also be able to jump on that he just cannot for some reason. It'd be nice if there was a hole in this floor, because I don't see how I could get back to here. A lot of explosives behind that door. Just that? Just that?
Jesus! Close one.
HQ, we just heard an explosion near the harvesting perimeter.
Yeah, take a wild guess who that could have been.
Charlie, get off the line. Striker team, take defensive positions around ground zero.
Roger.
Come on, man. There's gotta be a way up there. What if I just blow that up? Wouldn't that be funny if that was explodable? I guess it wouldn't be funny. It would be absolutely dangerous, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay, there's a hole in that ceiling. Aw, that's the roof they like to let me jump onto too. No, don't worry. I'll figure this out. Well, if I was smart, I'd realize there's no way to go from there. But I have to assume that I have to keep moving forward and there's going to be another hole in, like, the roof or something that it'll let me go through. Oh, really? It's going to make me do this? Oh, why? Interesting. I always try to jump the gun. Have you noticed that? I always find the things I need, and then I jump the gun on getting to them. What is happening to the footage? Did I climb into a stutter? What was that? Come on.
I recognized Will's workshop as soon as I saw the old billboard on top.
The area we refer to as Ground Zero.
It was clear that the workshop was at the center of the Monarch operation. I wanted to see what was in there, and it seemed to be the only way to the dry docks and Serene.
Aw, there's no way for me to get back through there. How lame. I am no piñata. I'm a strong, independent woman. And I don't need no man.
HQ, he's here.
Not HQ. Weapons
Go ahead, come at me. That's my favorite part. Bet you I had to get to that hole from like another side or something. Yeah, I'm still stuck up on that. Leave me alone. Can you imagine getting just fully obliterated by 20 bullets at once?
Engaging target.
Noted. Ow. Oh, what a streamlined collection of fire, man. I love it. Don't climb that. There's so many better ways to have gone about that climb, man. Sorry, how do you get behind me?
We're experiencing signs of an incoming stutter.
Safeguard. I want Joyce contained before that stutter hits.
Engaging target. Main zone is compromised. Aircat is on full back. Hang in there.
Ow, ow. What's approaching?
Nice driving, guys.
Saves me some effort, I guess.
Men to move through stutters. Knew the fracture would occur. Prepared for it. Yet he never tried to stop it.
Where'd the other one go? Go down. Thanks. Yeah. So much is happening at once. Whoa. Looks like it's shotgun time. Where'd he go?
Will never told you what he did in that workshop? At Ground Zero?
No, never. He hid that part of his life from me. Nothing prepared me for the weirdness that was waiting there. And even that was just a prelude to the bad stuff that would follow in that same place later.
There's so much going on right now. They really gave me a cool mechanic and then introduced enemies that essentially negate the whole mechanic. Now it just feels like a regular shooter. Like, it's not like they didn't have a chance when I was using time powers and stuff.
It's the only way forward.
Man, there's so much stuff I didn't... Oh, Jesus, what?
Absolutely no entry. Well, I'm pretty sure that's more of a guideline than a rule.
It's more of a guideline. Man. There's a lot of noises just sort of happening.
What the hell? What is this?
What?
What the hell? What is this? That already happened.
I was like, the time vision is bopping up as the only power.
What the fuck?
What is going on, man? Oh, is this... It would be funny if it took me back to that section that I was complaining about not being able to get to.
Specifically requested copper-clad niobium.
Well...
This is kind of terrifying.
There's no words to describe it. Will was gone, but he was all around me. This entire secret life he'd never talked about, everything he tried to protect me from, it surrounded me. A puzzle, trapped in broken time. We all thought he wasted his research grant, his career, obsessing over some failed experiment.
Oh.
That's what he led us to believe. What he built there, it never failed. It works. It works.
Wicked. Not to sound like Bart Simpson or anything, but that's pretty solidly
My
wicked.
grant extended another year. Please, don't do this. Hello.
What's back here? It's just all the, like, Robotech. Oh. Him walking in place kind of spooked me. Oh, I guess 1999 to 2016 is 17 years, huh?
Countermeasure.
I hope to God this works.
Will. It's gone.
Dude, what is that?
Come with me. We can survive this.
the only other one who's seen what I've seen. Give me advice.
Who was that?
I knew something went horribly wrong there, but it was scrambled. It's impossible to crack.
Escape from the broken time? Oh. No, I'm not vibing. We're 15 minutes in already? Oh my word. Oh, what the?
Huh.
What did that just do? Is that? That's not Paul, but it looked like Beth in that image too. Maybe Liam. I think that little kickoff thing is the stupidest thing.
It was overwhelming. Every unanswered question I had was compounded by what I'd seen at that workshop. The events at the university were part of something much bigger. Something that had started 17 years ago.
Okay, dry dock. Get to the dry dock. I'm almost there. Gotta get to Paul.
Wait a minute. Isn't that where that boat was? Am I exactly where I had wanted to be? Just without the ability to do the things I wanted to do. From Charlie Wincott, trespass alert to Monarch team leads. Trespasser alert. Nick Marsters has escaped containment and is in the goddamn security station. Who's the fucking meathead responsible for watching over the university witnesses? Consider your contract terminated. How some spindly cab driver managed to get past you guys is beyond me, but he's casually checking Facebook on a high-security Monarch terminal. Yes, Facebook. That's how safe he feels right now. Converge on his location immediately before he figures out how to do some actual damage. Oh, and remember Jack Joyce, the guy you were supposed to have apprehended? Yeah, he's still shooting his way through our entire operation. Get your shit together, Charlie. Man, no one likes Charlie. Not a single person likes Charlie. I hope Charlie dies by the end of it. Who am I kidding? Charlie's destined to die by the end of it. The game just froze. What was that? The game froze. That was so weird. The thing I'm looking for is not in here. It's like right out there. Yeah, it's like right out there. So I'll get to it. Am I still in the broken time? I guess if the game is telling me I'm still in the broken time, I'm still in the broken time. Me pulling that out every 3 seconds.
HQ, engaging.
There was something wrong with Paul. Chronon syndrome. He'd had his powers much longer than me. What was the cause? Was I sick as well, or was it his time travel? I didn't know.
The Sudden
Didn't make
Stop.
anything he'd done any less hateful.
The final Alex Casey novel by Alan Wake. This copy is signed by the author and dedicated to Emily Burke. Oh, okay, wait. So, hold on. Alan Wake, main character and also, yes, author from the Alan Wake game, is an author here in the Quantum Break universe, implying that the events of Alan Wake have also occurred within this world? Am I just gonna have to go play Alan Wake at this point? I don't know if I can do a horror game, actually. I don't think my soul can do it. To Fiona Miller, RE Dr. Kim's lab and Serene's treatment. Fiona, I share your concern. Oh, sorry, let me start with the right email. This one right, yeah. Dr. Emerald, would it be possible for me to gain access to Dr. Kim's lab in order to search for any files that might assist in our research? I'm concerned about the slow progress in developing a permanent cure for Paul Serene's Cronon syndrome. The treatments are only a temporary solution. I know that Dr. Kim was close to discovering a cure at the time of his death. I know that you used this lab to administer Paul Serene's treatments, but if I could borrow your keycard during the gala tonight, perhaps I could investigate this further while everybody is occupied with other matters. Fiona Miller. I share your concern. Paul's treatments are becoming increasingly ineffective, and I hypothesize that the onset of the fracture will increase the Cronon syndrome's rate of progression exponentially. I've been trying to take a more calculated approach at finding a permanent cure for Paul's sickness, but Martin Hatch has shifted all the necessary resources into our tech division instead. I'm beginning to question his behavior. Every attempt I've made to discover a cure has been met with Martin's red tape. Just between us, I do start to wonder if Martin even wants Paul to be cured. I've looked into Martin's past. He began work for Monarch in 2001, but I couldn't find any records about his past or any aspect of his life before then. It's almost as if he just appeared out of nowhere. He was the only one present during the accident that claimed Dr. Kim's life. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I do wonder what his agenda truly is. Regarding your question, unfortunately there's nothing of value in Dr. Kim's lab. Aside from Paul Serene's treatments and confidential files that would be of no use to your research, we'll have to find another way to develop a cure. Huh. From Beth Wilder, RE Jack to Fiona Miller. Is it a response email? Okay. Is it a multi-part? Okay. Beth, they're saying that William and Jack Joyce have both been detained. Did you manage to get to William first? Did he reveal the location of the countermeasure? You said you could get Jack out of there. What happened? Interesting developments over here. With the team focused on the university op, I managed to dig through an old email correspondence between Paul Serene and Dr. Kim. The content of the message is very cryptic, but before he died, Kim was running some kind of test from his lab, and William's research and a device related to this were somehow connected to what he was doing. Did he know about the countermeasure? I think I need to get into Kim's lab and find out more, but that place has been unrestricted access since he died. Not a lot of choice, though. If Jack and William are in custody, then that lab may be our only lead left. I'm just not sure how to do it. I sure as hell can't just ask somebody to let me in there. And then she asked someone to let her in there. Fiona, William Joyce is dead. Our only shot at stopping this thing is Jack. He can lead us to the countermeasure. I still believe that. Serene got to Jack first at the university. Too much heat for me to intervene. He's being moved to Ground Zero. I'm following the convoy there and will rescue him once his transport is past security checkpoints. Not gonna be easy, but it might be our only shot. Keep Charlie Wincott distracted so he's not looking over the security feeds. My cover won't last much longer. You need to be my eyes on the inside. I agree you should check into Dr. Kim's lab and let me know what you find. I know gaining access will be difficult, but with the gala tonight, you might have a window. Might be able to steal Dr. Emerald's keycard. I'll contact you once I'm on the other side. Oh, okay, so they're working together. That's nice. And also not surprising. I kind of partially assumed the moment she was introduced that that they were working together in some capacity. The Fiona character, I mean. Look, game, I want to get to this thing as much as you want me to get to this thing. And I'm gonna try. Is that it over there? No, it was... Oh, it is. Yeah. I was like, the world looks shiny. Four of 7.
There we go.
I guess I should also, like, I don't know, upgrade. Oh, look at me go. 100% discovered. That's pretty solid. I'm doing pretty good. I have 5 points. So, what do I have? I have the first one of each one, right? This costs 6. What does it say? Slow time. Time slows down further around Jack while the time shield is active. Maximum focus. Focus time will last even longer. Is everything's last thing an extra activation? No, it is not. Has a larger radius. Increased size. Multiple targets within the bubble. That sounds actually really helpful. Catching multiple targets within the bubble, that is super helpful.
Yeah.
Jack, you have to understand that Will forced my hand.
What the hell happened to you?
There's no use fighting.
You killed him!
I'll explain when the time is right. You'll meet me tonight at the Monarch Gala.
Gala? Time's ending and you're having a fucking party.
Because when time ends, my
We
plan...
do this now. I'm not meeting
Yes,
you at...
you are. I've already seen it happen.
Seen what? What's this all for?
Goodbye, Jack.
No!
Well, okay. From Clarice Ogawa, Liam Burke's status. Okay. Clarice, I understand why you consider Mr. Burke an asset to our future plans. Unfortunately, while he is an exceptional individual, he is less suitable for the kind of duties you will have in mind than may be immediately obvious. I'll explain. Yes, he's been trained as a striker, but Mr. Burke was disqualified, and for good reason. The men we have chosen to be strikers have strict physical requirements, a certain moral flexibility, and the kind of killer instinct you have to be born with, cultivated to a fine degree. A ferocious knack for survival, Mr. Burke certainly has those qualities. He wasn't disqualified from the striker program because he lacked them or because he couldn't wrap his head around the technical aspects of operating the technology. In fact, his performance was exceptional, so I fully agree with you that he's an impressive operative. But strikers, by their very nature, have to be made aware of the Project Lifeboat and its purpose, at least on a general level, and that means they have to be able to accept its implications. Unfortunately, Mr. Burke has a deep attachment to his wife, and the fact is that even if we brought Mr. Burke in, that wouldn't guarantee a spot for her in the program. To be blunt, we don't need any more nurses, and we're already at capacity overall. We need Mr. Burke, but we don't need his wife. Mr. Burke would never accept that, particularly now that Mrs. Burke is pregnant. Therefore, it's vital that he doesn't understand the nature and scope of the threat we face. So as in play a role in the other aspects of future developments, blah, 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 blah. I didn't read the very bottom, so of course it makes very less sense. C. We see. Yeah? Yeah, Mr. BP? It'd be funny if it was just in this corner right here. I know it's outside. Yeah, it's outside. But I can get a good laugh. I can pretend it's in the corner. I think that's funny. It's me just running out here and not being like, oh yeah, enemies. I should keep an eye out for those. 5 of 7. Beans. Oh, that's where I just came from. I looked at it and was like, oh wait, what? There might be things in there. What's this? Liam Burke's psych evaluation to Martin Hatch. Oh, so long. I'm not reading all of that. Look, I'm sorry. Some of these are really long, like obnoxiously long. Well, now hold up. Oh, okay. You set it up all open. I thought I could jump inside it. Alright, his one's a little shorter. Yo, so I looked into this Nick Marsters guy. In short, he's a sad little joke. I don't even know why we're wasting time on him. He used to be a pretty promising football player. He actually got drafted by the Rexes, which I guess you can consider an achievement if you give a shit about that sort of thing, which I don't. Not that he ever went anywhere, because he messed up his knee in a car crash on the night of getting the news, and that was it for his big career. There's no police report on this, but looking at his social media at the time, it seems like he was out celebrating pretty hard, so I'm pretty sure he had no business getting behind the wheel in the first place. In an apparent attempt to prove the universe runs on irony, he now drives a cab. License and permits check out, he's got 8 unpaid parking tickets, a couple more for speeding, pretty much what you'd expect. No relatives except his father, but the old man's in the hospital and pretty much dead to the world from what I can tell. Looks like Marshall's on a dozen different dating apps with very limited success, big surprise. And he seems to be seriously into weird conspiracy theories and bullshit like that, only without the usual crazy racist frothing at the mouth. It's all pretty dumb, but surprisingly entertaining. I'll be honest, I don't think anybody'd believe anything he said, but hey, you guys deal with him however you want to. That's your business. Charlie. Charlie, do you want to get punched? Because I can deliver the punch. Also, I just realized all of this was like ammo and stuff. So I'm just casually walking into it to be like, yeah, I'll pick that up. That was totally what I was going to do the whole time. I hope this doesn't lead into an episode. I feel like it's going to.
Sir.
Paul?
Don't.
Jackman, gotta get out of here.
Oh, shit.
Wrong way.
Gotta move. Come on.
What do you think I'm trying to do, man? Oh, rewind it. Right? Because he can't crouch.
Focus, Jack. Focus.
Oh, what? What? Now hold on. That's not right.
Focus, Jack. Focus.
Stutters were getting bad. He's shifting back and forth without warning. At the time, I didn't think it could get much worse.
But we both know it did.
That's gotta hurt.
Nope, 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 nope. Let's see. If I'm a little smarter about this, I go up here. You know, like a smart bean would do.
hell out of here.
What do you think we're trying to do, man?
Jesus! Cutting a little close, Jack.
Are you narrating to yourself?
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, okay. Got this.
No, not again.
You just do all that climbing to get trapped again?
I'm not getting out of this.
Oh, come on now. Nice. Ow. 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 Whoa. Oh, now you come here. Oh! Alright, that's... You know what? For having to watch a whole TV episode in the middle of the game, dope moments like that make up for it so much. What other game is gonna give me that? No game.
Beth had been on her way to meet me. I expected she was frozen somewhere up there, by the side of the dry dock.
Oh god, that's so cool. There's nothing over here, right? I just gotta make sure. What did I eat? What? Stupid invisible walls? Yeah, I'm not going that way, apparently. What? That way? Oh, to the big ladder? Okay. I guess that makes sense.
My exact words were don't do anything stupid.
I've never been a great listener.
Well, time to start. Get in.
What if I don't trust you?
Then shoot me.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm taking advantage.
That's for not listening to me back there.
Ow.
You want to stop time from breaking down? You need my help. And thanks, by the way, for the +1 in the back seat. Starting to feel like a goddamn babysitter.
She scares me, Jack.
That's probably the funniest thing Nick could have said.
My ride, my music. Deal with
love this song.
There's copyrighted music here, so it's been disabled. That's why you don't hear anything. In case someone just thought that they went deaf. Is it still loading?
What led you to the swimming hall?
Will said there was something important in his briefcase. All I found was a key with Bradbury Swimming Hall on the chain. Only lead we had. I guess this is it.
What was your brother doing in this shithole?
Perfect place to hide something you don't want found.
I think it's time you tell me what you know.
I know your brother built the one thing that can stop the fracture. I know we're meant to find it, and I know Monarch doesn't want us to.
And yet you're wearing their uniform.
I like the way their pants fit.
I agree.
Tried to create a cover to gather information. You've known about this for a few hours. I've been preparing for it for most of my life.
You weren't aware that William owned the place?
There's a lot I didn't know about Will.
We need to find your brother's countermeasure. And fast.
Why has she got a motion blur on her
the
walk?
fracture progresses.
Is it stuttering right now?
Turning Riverport over looking for you.
Why am I allowed to walk faster than my companions?
Okay. Hey, Nick. This looks a lot like your taxi.
Can't be. I parked it way back at the... Holy shit! That's my goddamn license plate. How the hell did it get here?
I don't know. I have a feeling somebody beat us here.
This is all connected. Some kind of message. Think, Nick, think. 01122. 01122. Numbers, taxis, math. What is this?
Can I take like an extensive look at this piece of art or no? I guess no. Wait, I didn't want to find a way into the building yet. I didn't even try the front door, which I assume is locked.
How you holding up?
I've been better. But at least Monarch's feeling the heat. I checked online. Big anti-Monarch protests going on all over the city. I took some crazy pictures to fuel the fire, man.
Just hold off on posting anything for now, okay?
All right. But I'm getting antsy.
Oh, I vey.
Key doesn't fit. Any ideas how to get inside?
The whole building's falling apart. There's gotta be an opening somewhere.
How far this way will it let me go before it gives me an invisible wall?
We shouldn't stay out here.
There's no way in over here.
Yeah, but there is a thingamabobber that I'm gonna have to collect. Which means when I get over there, I can't just get in the building. Can't just get in the hole, you know. I forgot where I needed to stand to make this happen. I'm just a little dumb. Here we go. Well, I just wanted to check if there was anything this way. I could have faith. Come on, man.
Hey, think I found a way in.
That was easy. How do I get around? No, Jack, turn around. Okay. Oh, I'm smart.
Okay, I've got it. I have a theory how my taxi ended up here.
Your taxi.
Looked up the zip code 0122. It's located south of here. I left my car at the university. It ended up here. It went south. You said times like
That's a stutter.
Damn it. These stutters aren't going away.
0112.
Oh, he didn't. He said honey. You were doing so well, Nick.
Something you want to say, Nick?
There's something over there. There's actually lots of things in here.
Will had used the building to hide away his personal items.
What the hell were you doing here, brother?
Time travel experiments with rats?
It happens.
Okay, May 17th, 1998. This is William Joyce, and I'm about to conduct the first animal test of the machine prototype using my trusty pet mouse, Schrodinger, in order... Where? He's gone. Where'd he go? Shit. Come on, Schrodinger. Come to Willie. Come on, come on, come on. You're okay. You're alright. You're alright. Okay, finally, we're sending Schrodinger into the machine clockwise through the corridor, which will send him 5 minutes into the future, meaning he will reemerge exactly 5 minutes after he enters the machine. It has now been 3 minutes. No sign of Schrodinger. This is a very good sign. 2 minutes to go. Okay, so yeah, turns out he just kind of sat inside the corridor for 5 minutes, took a shit on the tubing. This reveals a very clear flaw in my test. My mouse is an idiot. Okay, the machine is warming up again.
$12,000 moving bill.
In around about
You must have
5
hauled a
minutes
lot more to this place than
and
just some
15
old boxes.
It's now clear the only quantifiable test will be travel to the past. The machine is now calibrated to send Schrodinger 5 minutes into the past, which means that he will now be traveling counterclockwise through the corridor, and when he comes out the other.
You owned this place since 1999? Why didn't you tell me, Will?
Holy shit, it worked. This is clear proof that it's... what I'm now looking at is a future version of the same mouse that has successfully traveled 5 minutes into the past. Schrodinger, meet future you.
Sorry, I started reading this to myself because he was still talking over there. But heck, dude, that's kind of funny that Schrodinger bit him. Just right there at the end. Just, fucker bit me. That's
No wonder
funny.
you were always coming up with crazy shit.
Oh, he was a weed man. Haha, get it? Funny drug. A funny drug make brain go brrr. Just like that. Oh, what the? That wasn't there before.
We need to keep our contact limited from this point forward. I'll find you when the countermeasure's complete.
I assume that was to Beth. really just owned a whole, like, little pool hall. Is that the thingy back there?
And we're back. This is Bobby Radford with the latest. We got an official statement from Monarch Solutions, and it's just what you expect. Demolition. Some lives were tragically lost due to that. They're investigating.
Oh, there it is. Thanks, I'll be taking that.
Seems to be a lot of folks ain't answering their phones now. So what's that?
I know he's back there saying things, and that it was, like, important to find, but it's not important to keep listening. Can you imagine how long this game would be if you read every single piece of... Like, if I read you every single piece of information and stood around and listened to everything that was said?
This shouldn't be happening. This is Riverport, USA, damn it. Not some third world hellhole where nobody gives a crap. Somebody's gonna have to take responsibility here. Who's it gonna be?
He's just back there losing his mind. Understandably, but, you know.
Any luck in there?
Working on it.
Me knowing full well I can come let them in, and instead choosing to continue to hunt around for clues on my own, because I don't know if it'll activate like a cutscene or anything. Hold on, you guys. I'm exploring.
Just hold on.
July 4th, 2010.
The hell is
Beth
this?
Wilder, I'm addressing this video to you. You told me to stay away from my workshop, but I couldn't just leave it there. I went back to get it, and the entire place is a disaster zone. The countermeasure, gone, taken. Oh, shit. The safe, empty. I just need to know you have it, because if it falls into the wrong hands, its power is immeasurable. Our future, our entire lives depend on it. This can't all be for nothing. You know where to find me. Please, hurry.
The video made it clear that he'd been working with Beth in the past. Made me wonder what else she was hiding.
Let's try this again. Nope.
Interesting. Forgot to actually, like, look around for a hot second there. See, look, guys, that's all I can do. So now, I'll let you in.
All right, let's take a look around. Down here.
About time.
I already did. Now how about you tell me how you know Will?
I've never met your brother.
I find that hard to believe, considering the video I just watched.
What are you talking about, Jack?
See for yourself. It's in the next room.
It was a very weird interaction that just occurred between the two of them. In part because it wasn't, like, face to face.
This note. It's directed at me.
July 4th, 2010. Beth Wilder, I'm addressing this video to you. You told me to stay away from my workshop, but I couldn't just leave it there. I went back to get it, and the entire place is a disaster zone. The countermeasure, gone, taken. Oh, shit.
What the...
Safe, empty. I just need to know you have it, because if it falls into the wrong hands, its power is immeasurable. Our future, our entire lives depend on it. This can't all be for nothing. You know where to find me. Please, hurry.
2010. Holy shit.
What was he talking about?
He recorded that for me in 2010? What the fuck? He said the countermeasure's gone? It's not good. We need to figure this out. Let's keep looking.
Sorry. She wants me to keep looking. What else can I do?
Help me push this out of the way.
Hold on. Max wants to talk to me for some reason.
Did you find something?
Red paint. It's the same color as blood. I wonder if someone was trying to make it look like a blood trail. Or make a blood trail look like paint.
Okay, he's an idiot, isn't he?
Yeah.
This place is creeping me out, man.
I need help moving this.
Yeah, I'm coming. Had to make my way to not smart first before I made my way to smart.
Jack, your brother addressed that video to me, but I've never met him before in my life.
Well, it sounded like he thought you had his countermeasure.
I wish. But he said it was stolen on July 4th, 2010. Somebody took it. But I'm hoping this place will help us figure out who.
Does she not have a gun in that holster? Because it doesn't look like she does.
I'll give you the honor of pressing the button.
Hold up. Haha. Thought you could slink away from me that easily. Where are you? What if it was just floating in the ceiling panel above me? No, it's out here. I mean, that may as well be floating in the ceiling panel above me, but go off, I guess. And then there was a door over here. Oh. Just leads me back to Beth, huh? I guess that's all there is. At least I know where the generator is for when the store doesn't work. Never mind.
Is that?
Yeah, I think so. Second time machine. This changes everything.
This is why you needed a swimming pool-sized
If we can get this
space.
thing working, then we don't need that countermeasure. We can change everything. What if we stop the fracture from ever happening in the first place? We can go back to yesterday, undo everything in the past before it happens. Nobody dies. Paul doesn't go through the machine. Monarch never exists. I mean, the fracture never occurs.
Jack, wait. Let's think this through. It's not how it...
I can go into the machine like Paul did at the university. I helped them set it up. Then we activate the core, put the corridor in place, and set the date. I can do it, Beth.
I'm not sure we can do this without the countermeasure. But you're right. We'll need the machine.
Right. Let's start with the core.
What the shit?
I saw some kind of visions of this machine in his workshop. You must have hit it here.
What is this? A goddamn spaceship?
Okay, core controls. Where are they?
Wow, he wrote this for years. Interesting. They're all labeled to be going out to Beth, but she's never interacted with him before, which implies that another Beth is involved. Or someone pretending to be Beth. Time machine schematics. Very nice. I assume everything No, don't touch that yet. I assume everything I want to look at to get all 11 is in here.
Anything back there?
No, nothing I can make sense of.
I'll activate the core one already. Parents killed in Riverport car crash article. Parents killed in Bradbury car crash. Holiday cheers in short supply in the Riverport community of Bradbury after a tragic car crash claimed the lives of a married couple, Anthony and Catherine Joyce. The accident took place within walking distance of the family's front door on Princeton Street in the early afternoon. Catherine Joyce, who was driving, lost control of their car after a collision with another vehicle and crashed into a utility pole. The other car left the scene of the accident. The Joyces were both well known in the Bradbury area as prominent members of the community. Last year, they were recognized by the mayor for their charity efforts, particularly the Riverport Multiple Sclerosis Walk they have organized every year since 1993. The couple left behind 2 children, the promising young physicist Dr. William Joyce and Jack Joyce, still underage. A candlelight vigil will be held for Anthony and Catherine on Sunday to unite the grieving family, friends, and the community during this tragic time. Wouldn't it be, messed up if, their parents had to die? Oh, there it is. There's one more of those around. You know how to jump, man. Time. Look, I get it. I'm checking out this facility.
None of these consoles even look like they're from the 21st century. Guy sure as hell knew how to make his life more complicated.
She's really just talking about his brother aloud like that. In, negative terms. Guy sure knew how to make his life more complicated. Well, get over there. A Civilian's Guide to Time Travel? Open with a zinger? That's kind of funny. Thank Jack for his patience. Now that this is over, I promise to be there for him. What? Time is not a... Wait, what was that part? It's not a portal. Spatial destination will not always be the same as entry point. Explain the core first? Fuck it, just compare the core to a car engine. Look up info on car engines. In theory, all actions resulting from time travel should already be accounted for. Should not be able to change the past. Any attempt to change things was always part of the chain of events in the first place. Already happened. Explain Novikovic's self-consistency principle until heads go pop. Sorry, the being unable to go back and kill Hitler one was funny. It's always brought up, every time. You'd think we'd get used to it, or over it. You'd think we'd stop using that joke, and find a better one. But alas.
It says the time machine core needs to be reset.
Great. What the hell's it look like?
A round thing in the middle, I think.
Ah, there they are. Last 2.
Will received a massive research grant in 1997. He'd successfully built the time machine by 1999. But the results scared him. He never told a soul.
Interesting. And then this should be the last one right here.
Okay. Gotta figure out where to start.
Remember
where are the core controls?
What? Yeah, sorry, your map confuses me.
Hey, Nick.
What the hell am I looking at?
The time machine.
Fuck off! that was totally a second guess.
So the core needs to be reset.
We can't let Monarch know it's here. Do not post any selfies with the time machine.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot.
Oh, Nick, you're...
Of course I'm gonna take selfies with the time machine. It's a goddamn time machine. But I won't post any.
God, he's such an idiot.
Comforting. Come on. Let's help Jack find the core controls.
No, I found them. I'm checking for another thingamabobber, you know.
Hey, it looks like I can reset the core from here.
Are you sure you know what you're doing there?
Nope.
No clue. But I did help Paul set up the machine at the university.
Which then caused the fracture.
Look, Will knew the calculations were wrong. Hoping that means he knew what he was doing here. This is what Will leads to.
I'm sorry, did you see how she stuttered out for a second?
That's what we set up first.
This could actually be the key to finding the countermeasure.
Before I press and mess with that.
It's still resetting.
If I run around this real quick, is there a...
The core is reset. We need to activate it from the control booth.
I just want to make sure there wasn't another, upgrade thingy. Yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna jump. This lame-o. What is Max thinking?
I can't insert the date yet. It's a hell of a thing, huh?
Jesus, look at this thing. One guy built all that? No way that's possible, man. It took me 5 months to build a
Here goes nothing.
I couldn't do it.
What was that?
It's fine. It's fine. It worked. It actually worked. Okay, we activate the corridor next.
Jesus, look at that thing go!
How did I know, actually, that this was the corridor?
Will's key. Thank God.
Whoa! Did you guys see that?
Will's key did that?
Yeah.
Key to a time machine, and he left it in the trunk of his goddamn car.
That's my brother in a nutshell.
Sounds pretty accurate to me.
That didn't sound good.
Fuck. Let's just hope it still works.
Now to set the date.
No.
What?
God damn it. I don't know. We were so close. I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah, like hell you are. You saw what happened. Something's wrong with the machine.
We don't know that.
You're not trained for this. Anything you do is gonna make it worse.
We
You
can't.
know I'm right.
Stop trying.
You lost people. You're angry. I get it. But this is bigger than us. We can't fix the machine. But I might know somebody who can. Sophia Amaral.
The Monarch scientist. I saw her video near Ground Zero.
Serene's head of Cronin Research. She'll be at the Monarch Gala tonight, but security's airtight. She'll be nearly impossible to get to.
Unless I have an invite. Paul told me he expected me to meet him at that party.
Something tells me that was not a friendly invitation. Jack, no.
Oh, is that the end of Act 2? Cool. Can I leave the episode off there, or is it going to try and shove me into an episode of Quantum Break the show? Because I ain't up for the show right now. Is that what it's doing? Was it using that blur effect to get all ready to display an episode of Quantum Break the show? Because that would be extra funny. That's what's happening, isn't it?
The future used to be so clear when I was reliving the past. Once I caught up to the moment I had left, that ended. All I've had to go on since then are the plan and the visions. I knew Jack would come to me. I'd seen that. But I didn't know why, exactly. Or how it would end.
There he is. You were right.
My visions of the future aren't always clear, but they don't lie.
Speaking of lies, Joyce is saying he's discovered his brother's time machine.
We've spent 17 years looking for it, and he finds it in less than a day?
Does sound unlikely.
Still, we know it's out there somewhere, and we don't know what his brother managed to tell him.
If he really has located the machine, why would he come here and tell you? Smart Money says he's trying to play you.
Maybe, but the machine is out there. It's in our interest to find out where. And if Jack knows, I have to talk to him.
Dr. Joyce could have provided the answer to that question.
William's attitude and knowledge made him a liability.
Okay, that's where I'm going to leave this episode off for today. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of Quantum Break. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Tell me the games you're open to see on the channel. And if you feel so inclined, check out everything else that I do at the link down in the description. I've been the Solos. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see all of you once you check out what YouTube's tossing up on the screen tomorrow.